2-4 Nation, behind the scenes this week here at 731. Got 3 things I want to talk about to you this week. I got some new tools I want to show you. That's one thing. Some really cool stacked to almost to the ceiling right there. You're gonna love that one. And then also want to just give you some encouraging words. And then of course talked about tomorrow's video or Monday's video this week. So first up, I just want to encourage you, man. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know if it's good times, if it's bad times, but just know that, you know, everybody goes through ups and downs, peaks and valleys. Or here lately, it seems like I've just been bombarded with a bunch of negativity as far as comments goes. And then if you're online in general, like if you're scrolling through your feed, like it wants to just pound you with negative stuff. Sometimes it's okay to take a break and just say, you know what? None of this is affecting my life most of the time. If it is affecting your life and there's something going on a little more deeper, then just know that season passes, right? And so it's hard to think of that in the time that you're in it. That, man, this is, you know, when you're going through tough times, it's like it feels like it's never going to end, right? And it just feels like you're just going to be stuck in this position forever. And it's just call it the valley of despair. Like you're just in the valley, right? But it always makes me think of Psalm 23. You know, though I walk through this valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. It's like one of those things where it's just a season, and you'll come out of it, and you'll come out of it better and stronger. So no matter if somebody's throwing negativity at you or if things are just going tough right now, just know that things change, and they change pretty quickly, even though in the moment you don't think so. But I just want to encourage you that if you have something going on, you just need something to get off your chest that nobody else will see, feel free to shoot me a message or a DM or an email, and I'll read it, and I'm there for you. So there's that. New tools. So I told you, I think it was last week or a week and a half ago that I got some new MacTrack stuff in. That's some of it. I got to do a short video or a reel for Instagram on it. There's the rest of it, some of it. You may see a Bauer thing. We're going to talk about that. But all of that MacTrack, man, that stuff's nice. So, I mean, as far as like that versus Pack Out, it's all good stuff. Like it's very, very top quality stuff. I mean, it's really nice made boxes. I think it's well thought out. And so, yeah, it's pretty good stuff. So other than that, I got some new tools in because I made a new contact. And so the last couple of Harbor Freight videos that I did performed very well. And so Harbor Freight saw those. The CEO actually saw them and told his team to reach out to me. And so we jumped on a Zoom call last week or a week and a half ago now. And they don't do sponsorships or affiliates or anything like that, but they did tell me anything that I wanted to review that Harbor Freight has to let them know, and they would ship it to me. And so I said, well, the first thing I know that I've been getting bombarded with questions about is that the new Harbor Freight Bauer dust collector is actually in 2 boxes, one up there, one down there. The box got wet on the UPS truck, but it's fine. And then also they sent this one, which is a drum and a dust separator. I think this is a couple $100 or something. This one isn't that expensive either for a dust collector. And then they also went ahead and threw in the shop vac. So, and they also have the bucket separator too. So all of those will be coming up in later videos. I don't know exactly when. I don't even know how I'm going to put them in a video, if they'll be in a standalone video, if they'll be included with stuff. But all of that to say, if there's something at Harbor Freight that I haven't reviewed and you would like to see, drop it in the comments or just send me an email so that I'll be able to start gathering data and figure out what more people want to see. And so I think it's really cool, and I really appreciate them doing that because it does help me out. Because if you don't know, we buy a lot of the tools that you see on the channel, a lot of them. And so it does help offset that financial burden on us when we can work with a company like them. Ryobi has been good to us and been sending us stuff for about a couple of years now. Same thing, they saw the videos and reached out first. And I always tell people, they ask me, how do you get these companies to work with you? Or how do you get them to send you something? Provide value first. There's a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And basically the premise of it is provide value, provide value, provide value, and then ask. And if you're providing value to somebody, this goes for woodworking businesses, it goes for, you know, any type of social media, providing value before you ask for anything, it just goes a lot further. And so that's kind of the way I've always approached working with these companies. I don't never cold email them or message them. I tried in the beginning and it didn't work. They just ignored me because I wasn't providing value, right? I was just kind of trying to serve my own self. once I turned that around, I was like, you know what? I'm going to invest my own money into these Ryobi tools, do some videos on them. And then once those started gaining traction, they reached out to me. Harbor Freight, same way. So if you're looking to do, like, if you're selling woodworking stuff, you know, provide your customers with value, you know, before you ask for the follow-up sale or something like that. So that's always a good thing to keep in mind. Was there something else? Was there more tools? Yep, I forgot. Did you know? Track saw Vevor on Amazon for about $100. No track, but just this. But this should work on the Makita track, the PowerTech track, the Wind tracks. So I'm gonna be reviewing that, and I'm kind of interested to see how that's going to perform, because if it performs well, it could be the new budget track saw. Right now, I think probably Triton or Wind would be the budget picks, and they're not the most amazing. Triton probably better than any of them as far as budget goes. So there's that. So that's kind of a neat thing. And then also, I still haven't unboxed or used the Hercules table saw. We've been having a lot going on. I've been doing other videos and stuff, so that's coming too. And then people always ask me, what do you do with all these tools? I can't keep them, so we give them away. We got 731,000 subscribers coming up, so I don't know how many of these will make that giveaway. We'll probably buy a bunch of brand new tools for that giveaway. I got a couple ideas I want to do for giveaways and things like that in the future, so we'll figure it out. And then a lot of the bigger stuff I have to give away locally, like this dust collector. Like if I assemble the thing, it's going to be fairly big, and then I would have to disassemble it and rebox it to get it shipped out. So a lot of times we give this away to local woodworkers around here that I know or don't know. I just reach out to them and say, hey, today's Christmas. So there's that. I also picked up, I don't remember if I told you, but I also picked up the Hercules router and that battery, and then there's also a drill and driver set. Oh, already have been messing with those over here. So these are really nice, actually, on par with any of that stuff over there. So really cool. So that's good. All right, for tomorrow's video, so I have a tips and tricks compilation video from the last year on those videos that's not been previously put in a compilation video that I was going to release tomorrow. It's ready, mostly, but I'm going to hold off because Monday is President's Day, and I expect there to be a lot of really good deals going. There's already been some deals going, and so Monday I'm going to do, if there's enough deals, I think there will be, a deals video for Monday. So that's why there won't be a video tomorrow and Sunday. That video, the compilation video, will come out Thursday. And then after that, I've got a buyer's guide video that I made about basically for beginners looking to get into woodworking, because it's so confusing on like, what do you buy? What's actually worth the money? And after having the opportunity to use a lot of these tools and things, I just like, you know what? Let's just do a video and, say what to buy, what not to buy. Kind of advice, not really hardcore, you can and can't do this. It's just one of those things like I would suggest if I was doing it over, this is how I would do it in the order I would buy them in. So that video should probably come out, I would say Sunday, if I can get it ready in time, because we got a little bit of stuff going on this weekend too, or next weekend. So there's that. Follow up on this, the Ryobi push mower. We used it to clean the yard up. It's the 60 volt, uses 260 volt. That thing is really nice. It like, we don't have a really big yard, batteries goes in there. Self-propelled, you can't walk fast enough to keep up with it. You'd have to run. It will move. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and sell my gas mower and gas weed eater. I bought the Ryobi weed eater last year, and I was like so pleased with it, because the gas one I was always crank, and never would crank. You're always pulling it, and I'd get mad and throw it. And so now I don't have to throw it, because the one that just put the battery on and go. And same thing with the gas one. That one worked really well. Cleaned the entire yard up, and it's been nice. So yeah, that's what's going on here at 731. Again, if you ever just need to talk to somebody or reach out, just feel free. You know where I'm at. Thank you, guys.